Okay, so if I want to add a gaming setup, the very first thing I'm going to do is draw the top of the table. So I'm just going to draw a line however wide I'd like that table to be. And it's going to be horizontal. You want to make sure that it is parallel to the floor. It should go the same direction. We don't really want it crooked. So just do your best to do that. And from each of these ends here, we're going to draw a diagonal line that comes down. So the very first shape we are creating is actually a trapezoid. So I'm going to draw a diagonal line down this way and a diagonal line going down this way. And then I'm just going to connect them with another horizontal line. And I want them to be straight. So right here, I'm going to make this one a little bit longer so they can connect and it can be straight. That's going to be the top of the table. Then I'm going to have the two sides of my desk. So from each corner, right here and here, I'm going to have two long, skinny rectangles that come down. And they're going to go a little bit past that floor line, and then I'll just connect them. And do the same thing over here. Straight lines that come down, and then connect them as a rectangle. And then I want to erase the line that's inside the table leg, because you wouldn't be able to see that anymore. Okay. Then up here we would have our monitor. I know some people have two monitors. I'm just going to draw one today. So if you'd like to draw two, then just do the same thing twice. I'm going to draw a large rectangle above the table, so it's not touching it right now. You could also draw a smaller rectangle inside, just to do the outside of the monitor. If you don't have that, just keep it a rectangle. From the middle of this, I'm just going to draw a small, skinny rectangle that comes down. And then these bases are a little bit different depending on what you have, but I'm just going to show, I'm going to put a half circle here. And the bottom, instead of having a straight line that connects it, I'm going to have it curve down a little bit and then back up. So that's going to be the bottom of the monitor there. If you use a mouse or something else, you can add that as well. I'm going to have one that sort of comes around to the side. So I just drew a little line coming out from the back of the computer with an oval that you can use as your mouse. Now, if you have a keyboard, you can do another trapezoid right in front of this. So just a straight line right underneath, two diagonal lines coming out, and then connect them again. To make it look more keyboard-like, you could put some cross hatch marks on there or put some little dots in there just to make it look like it's a keyboard. If you've got your gaming system, your whatever, PS4, Xbox, whatever it is, you can have it on the side here. So I'm just going to do a small rectangle and then 3 diagonal lines that go up this way and connect it with a straight line that goes up this way and a straight line that goes across here. So if yours is standing up, you could have it like that. If yours is on its side, then we can have a longer rectangle going this way with 3 diagonal lines and then connect them again. Those diagonal lines that I draw should all be parallel. They all go in the same direction, otherwise it looks a little bit strange. So you can add whatever you want to, whatever sort of details you want to that. If you have speakers, you can add them next to it. I know speakers come in all sort of shapes and sizes. This is just going to be sort of one version of speakers, but you can draw whatever you have. Maybe you have 2. Right, most people have sort of headsets, so you could also add 2 ovals, so mine are small, then connect them with a rounded circle, and then if there's sort of a speaker that you have connected to it, you could add that also. But that's how I would add a gaming setup to our 1 point perspective.